Hey everybody, Yankee here. If you remember, back on December 25th, or Christmas as some people know it, I asked my viewers to send me pictures of what firearm they were carrying as their daily carry for their Christmas celebration with their family. And a lot of people sent me some pictures, so I thought today I would take a moment here and showcase some of my viewers and what they were carrying this holiday season. All right, first we have one of our chat regulars, Mr. Tim Fast Salami, and he is carrying his P30S in .40 caliber. This is a great gun. I love this gun. I love the fact that it's .40 caliber. He's got really great choice in guns. I want to compliment him on that. I also want to compliment him based on this picture here on obtaining the perfect physique. And when I say perfect physique, I don't mean like he's extremely physically fit. I mean he's perfectly symmetrical. If you flip this gun around, you can't tell, is he facing right? Is he facing left? He has distributed the fat evenly to where, like I said, like an apple on toothpicks, he's perfectly symmetrical. And that is to be complimented along with his choice of an awesome carry gun. All right, next we have John Bush, and he's carrying what appears to be a Taurus in his fanny pack. Someone sent me an email the other day saying, oh, this YouTuber supposedly made fanny packs cool again. And I'm like, I've been carrying fanny packs since way before this YouTuber. So if anyone made fanny packs cool again, it's me. And I like to see that John Bush is here using his fanny pack. Although with the gray t-shirt and this overall picture here, it kind of screams power bottom. But other than that, I like this picture. Not that I got anything wrong with power bottoms either. So good choice on gun. Love the way he's carrying. Hope he enjoyed his Christmas dinner. Next we have Shay Gilbert. And Shay Gilbert has his Smith & Wesson M&P, an extra magazine, and a knife there in his waistband for his Christmas dinner. I'm not sure where Shay's having Christmas dinner at, but this is if this is indicative of what is required to be there, I think I will decline the invitation. It looks like things get a little wild at the Gilbert house for my tastes. But I did want to show his picture here and show his M&P that he's carrying as his holiday carry. Next, we have Miguel Torres, and this is probably my favorite picture of the bunch. He is carrying not only in a very cool shoulder holster, but he's carrying a 60 Chiappa DS in gold finish. It's hard to tell in this picture, but it is the gold finish. That is classy. I love this picture right here. Although I do wish he would have cleaned up a little bit before he took the picture. Or at least cropped in a little closer, because even though there's such cool stuff in this picture, the only thing I find myself thinking about after looking at it is, what is this medication over here and what specific ailment is it actually treating? And looking at Mr. Torres here, it could be anything. So like I said, I just wish he'd have cropped in a little bit closer, but this is probably my favorite pick of the bunch. Next, we have another chat regular, John Baloney Jr., and he is carrying his HK P2000 in .357 SIG, one of my favorite HK guns, so I really like this gun. And even though he doesn't seem to know how to use landscape mode like I told everyone multiple times to do, it's still a great picture. Although this picture does point out a couple of things to me. One, it appears that none of my viewers have asses for some reason. If you look at his giant back pockets here, there's plenty of room in them for stuff because he ain't filling them out, although he obviously irons his jeans from this picture. And based on that and the beige tucked in shirt, this is basically screaming, I have never had sex with the lights on. But otherwise, like I said, very cool carry gun, nice picture, even though it's in the wrong format. So I wanted to show it here today. Next, we have John Aho, one of my regulars and one of my best customers for my custom t-shirts. As you can see, he's wearing one right here, and he's carrying a Ruger Speed 6, which I love. I love Ruger Speed 6s. I even like that pink holster. Pink's one of my favorite colors, especially a hot pink. It's me and my son's favorite color. In fact, the only thing about this picture that gives me any reason for concern whatsoever is the fact that the front of that custom shirt of mine he's wearing appears to be covered with gray pubes, which makes me think John probably paid for this gun by blowing mall Santas. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. A blowjob is still a job. That takes some dedication. So kudos to John. My only advice to John would be, if you're going to be blowing mall Santas, wear a lighter colored shirt. But other than that, great picture, great gun choice, so I wanted to show it today. John Aho and his Ruger Speed 6. All right, next we have Trevor Bailey, and he is carrying his Walther PPQ. This is my favorite Walther, and I do believe this is my favorite version, the M1, with the paddle style, European style mag release. This is an awesome gun. I love it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite guns. It's definitely my favorite Walther. So I really like this picture, although I don't know why he's dressed like a lumberjack, and I don't know why he felt the need to point to the gun, like I wouldn't be able to find it in the picture. And I'm trying to ignore that big hair there. I don't want to know where that came from or what it is. At least I assume that's a hair. I kind of wish it was a scratch. This is the first time I've ever wished something was a scratch on a gun. But that aside, great picture and great carry gun. All right, everybody, next we have Jacoby Crows, another regular, and he's carrying what appears to be a CZ75, and he's carrying it cocked and locked, which shows that Jacoby is not afraid to take a little risk, except possibly when it comes to the color palette of his clothing, because I can't imagine a more gray picture than this one right here. This reeks of moody goth kid. And it doesn't help when I see his nails up there that either need cut or painted, kind of enforces the goth kid look here. But, you know, if you're a goth kid, that's fine with me, especially when you choose a nice gun like a CZ75. All right, next we have Spencer Sin, and not only is he another one that doesn't know how to use landscape mode, he also doesn't know how to use the front-facing camera or Windex, apparently, based on this mirror. But he kind of makes up for all of it by carrying a SIG P229. This is a 40 caliber gun, but he says it identifies as 357 SIG now that it's had a barrel swap, and based on his genes, I'm not surprised that Spencer is someone who identifies as someone who neatly folds all of his sweaters and puts them on a shelf. And also, based on this picture, why am I sure that up above he's making ducky lips while he's taking this picture? But otherwise, really nice photo of a really nice gun, even though it's in the wrong format once again. Oh, and one last thing, pick up that charging cable off the floor before someone trips on it. Did your mother not raise you right? All right, next we have Frank Rodriguez. And even though it's hard to see what he's carrying here, he appears to be carrying a Springfield Armory Hellcat. And you can tell it's Springfield Armory because it looks like he got it wet and all the finish washed off the slide. But still a very nice little carry gun. I don't know what to think of the choice of carrying a Springfield Armory or all this other stuff that's going on his belt right now. But one thing I can tell from this picture is it appears we know exactly where Waldo's at. He's in his bedroom taking selfies and he needs to fold his laundry. All right, next we have another chat regular, Mr. Peter DeBoner, and he is carrying his Beretta 92 in a very nice holster here. Looks really good. Really great carry gun. Nothing about this picture is really bad or needs to be made fun of, although it is a bit concerning that he does appear to have a hostage letter pinned to his wall. So I don't know if he's trying to send us a message here or not. But otherwise, really great choice for a carry gun. You can't go wrong with a Beretta 92. All right, next we have Jason Tyler. And this one's unique because he's carrying one of the guns I really like that a lot of people don't really think of as a carry gun. He's carrying the Taurus Public Defender in a shoulder holster. I like everything about that. Although I'm not real crazy about his choice of trench coats. I don't know why, but this just screams to me, never let me babysit your kids. But other than that, like I said, kind of a unique choice. I really like the Taurus Public Defender. So kudos to your carry choice, but maybe ditch the trench coat. All right, next we have John Cronin, and he has made a very good choice for his carry gun. He's carrying a 686 Plus. That's 7 rounds of 357 Magnum. How could you be more prepared than that? Well, John even seems to answer that question. The answer is you're going to have a full-size fire extinguisher by your front door. That's, I guess, one way to be more prepared. It's a little bit odd. And he appears to have a Boy Scout trophy up there, so maybe he loves to be prepared. So that's John Cronin and what he's carrying, his 686 Plus. All right, now we have Fine Ape, and he's carrying a Beretta 96. And not only is he carrying the Beretta 96, which does appear to be converted to a decocker only, he's also got a 438 from Smith & Wesson in his pocket. Combined, that's quite a bit of firepower, so I don't know where Fine Ape is planning on going today or what he's got planned that he thinks he needs to be so well armed, but I'm thinking he might be going to dinner over at Shay Gilbert's house. All right, next we have William K., who goes by Jack Bauer on the internet, and he is carrying a PX4 Storm. Now, this picture made me really happy when I saw it, but it also made me very sad. It was kind of like a range of emotions I went through. Happy, excited, disappointed, sad, just through the whole gambit. Because when I first saw it, I was happy that he's carrying a PX4 Storm. I love that gun. I think it's one of the most underrated guns on the market. And then I was a little excited because it appeared like he was showing me his little Willie and the twins. And then I was disappointed when I was like, whoa, that's not impressive. And then I was a little bit sad when I realized he was just giving everybody the thumbs up. So, at first I was, kind of flattered that he thought of me that much, that he, was giving me a little extra show there. But like I said, turned out to just be a thumbs up. So overall, I guess I should just be happy that this was a picture of someone carrying the PX4 Storm. But, I still can't help being a little disappointed though. All right. I saved one of my favorite pictures for last here. Now, I'm not sure how to say this gentleman's last name. It's Tyson A. I don't know how you pronounce that. It looks like someone with narcolepsy was trying to type Uranus. But I can't even tell what he's carrying here, so it's not because this is my favorite gun of the bunch. That was an earlier picture, but just this overall picture is amazing here. I had to make this into a meme. You might have seen it earlier if you follow my Instagram. Like I said, I don't even know what he's carrying, but I just love this picture. Like I said, I had to make a meme out of it. And the meme said, this is what you get when you ask artificial intelligence to create a human avatar for a white culture. So I just loved this picture overall, which is why I saved it for last. And I hope Mr. Tyson doesn't mind the meme, but too late now if he does. But just wanted to show this one because I just think everything about this picture is awesome. All right, everybody, that gets us to the end. I hope I got everybody. If I missed you, let me know. But for now, that is the TYMP Viewer Christmas Carry Picks for 2023.